this video is made in the passing of Harry Belafonte, who passed away, I think yesterday or just a few days ago, really. And yeah, this is about his roots and mine. It is about Anansi the spider. Okay, let's dive into the story. Anansi the spider wanted to gain ownership over, all the stories in the world. But the problem was, Niame, the sky god of everything, already owned all the stories in the world. So, to buy it from Niame named the price. All the most deadly beings in the world. So, number one, grab the giant python. 2, tiger. Also, some hornets and a fairy. Yeah, a fairy. Okay. Okay, so basically Anansi tricked every single one of them. And I'm gonna go over it now. He tricked the snake by, saying to, "Oh, you cannot be longer than this branch." And he's like, "Oh, you are not longer." Then he straight up tied him to the branch and carried him off to Niyama. Then for the tiger, he just tricked him into falling into a hole, kind of a obvious trope, but he didn't know this because all the world stories were owned by Niame at the time, so you can't blame him. Then Anansi took him to Niame after I think healing his broken bones. Then the hornets. The hornets were very deadly, and he tricked them into going into a pot because he spit on he got a bunch of water in his mouth and spit it all onto their nest, and they thought it was raining, so they went into this the cozy jar. Then immediately Anansi just plucked the jar closed with a cork, and which probably should have killed the hornets because no air, but Then there was also a fairy who he tricked by making her punch a doll that kind of ended up her getting stuck to the doll. So then he had all the stories. Then he passed it out all the stories in the world freely to all the boys and girls until 3 men basically screwed it all up. Why? And he got so angry at man that he hid all the stories away until he one day realized, wow, this is not doing any good, especially since his son just straight up over-knowledged his old pops. So he's like, you know what? This knowledge is worth nothing. Yeah, you guys can have it. But no, that actually ended up being useful. Anansi just forgot to read the knowledge. Sorry. Okay, so I know that was really short of a story, but really, Anansi's story is usually short because he really tricks people very easily, and that just ends up making it very short. And also, like and subscribe.